Welcome back to another episode of the Crackdown on Southern Sorcery. Today, we are cracking into a box of Assassin's Creed collector boosters. Now, these collector boosters are from Universes Beyond. If you've ever played the video game, that's exactly what this is centered around. Ubisoft was the company that developed the Assassin's Creed games. They've been around for a hot minute. I think the first one came out probably around was it high school, college? So I'm going to tell my age here, but
Hey everybody, an old man's talking.
Grandpa's the name.
Mid 2000s-ish. Just to get a sense of our odds today, specifically for serialized historic figure and less than 1% of boosters.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
That's what we're going for. There's also some raised foils, like etched foils and some other stuff that's worth a lot of money, but we're after that serialized card. I've never pulled a serialized card. I want to pull a serialized card, and I want to do it for one of my patrons. So let's get to cracking. We've got 6 people in. I'm one of the people today because I'm greedy. I love Assassin's Creed. I want to get in on the action. I haven't played all the games, but I played some of the originals back in the day. So we're just going to get into it, open some packs, have a good time. I hope everyone is doing extremely well. It's August. Summertime is kind of slowing down here. Cool weather is kind of coming back in the mornings. It's back to not being, just miserable outside.
Oh, sweater weather. Sweater weather. Sweater weather. Oh, God, I would. Finally, sweater weather.
Yeah, let's open some packs. First up, we have Matt in for 2 packs. Matt gets these top 2. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Let's get into it. I'm going to mispronounce a lot of names because a lot of these names are Italian. And I'm just some southern hick from East Tennessee trying my best.
I say over yonder. That's probably not far.
I'm just trying my best. We have Bleeding Effect, Origin of the Hidden Ones, Go for the Throat, a Shay Cormac, the Hidden Blade, and the Etch. There's the Etch foiling that I was referring to. Full Art Foil Island, a Royal Assassin, old school card. Temporal Trespass, nice. That's a mythic. That's an extra turn spell. That's really cool. You got the Delve mechanic, take an extra turn for this one. Exile Temporal Trespass. So you can pay for this, help pay for it by taking a bunch of cards out of your graveyard, essentially. We have the Jackdaw, the vehicle. Then we have, oh nice, our first historic figure. So we have Cleopatra, the Exiled Pharaoh, in a foiled Etch. Very cool. She has allies. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other target legendary creatures, or betrayal. Whenever a legendary creature with counters on it dies, draw a card for each counter on it, you lose 2 life. That's pretty funny. And then know thy enemies as thy kin. What's the old saying? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Nice. Very cool. Cleopatra. Yeah, there are actual legit historical figures in the game. The Assassin's Creed timeline kind of takes place all over, throughout history. So it's really cool. We have Roshan, the Hidden Magister, Distract the Guards, Assassin's Gauntlet, cool equipment, Roshan, the Hidden Magister, and this is their specific frame for the set. So these are the alt-art frames. Looks pretty cool. So there's the normal frame, since we have the same card to compare. How convenient for us versus that. It looks a lot bit cooler. Forest, a Caduceus, Staff of Hermes. That's really cool. 2 and a white. A quick creature has lifelink as long as you have 30 or more life, which commander you start off with that more. A quick creature gets +5/+5, has indestructible, and prevent all damage that would be dealt to this creature, equipped 2 white. That's pretty bonkers. There's Royal Assassin again. Oh, nice hit, Mr. Heels. Sword of Feast and Famine. They brought the swords back, which is so appropriate for this set specifically. But a equipped creature gets +2/+2, has protection from black and green. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card and you untap all lands you control. This is probably the most busted sword and one of the best ones to hit. What a massive hit, Matt. And this is beautiful. I love the treatment they gave to this. Another mythic. How awesome. And then Conspiracy, nice, very cool. This is a really cool card that's been not a lot of reprints. Conspiracy is super great. I wonder how much this is worth. It's in the Etched. What's cool about it is it enters, you choose a creature type, and then creatures you control are the chosen type. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. There's so many shenanigans that can be done with Conspiracy, especially if you're running a specific theme or a type for a deck. And there's an Assassin and Phobos. Man, what is some great hits. Be sure to sleeve these up for you, Matt. Man, let's set these aside. Matt, I think you did overall just fantastic out of the gate. We've got Daniel in for 2, our mighty editor, and my cohort in the Southern Sorcery realm. Let's get him 2 packs, and let's just continue this gaff. Man, both those packs had some good hits in them. Especially that sword. I mean, that's the best sword you can pull. I would dare say that's probably like at least a 30, if not more dollar hit. Prices will obviously be on screen. Brotherhood Headquarters, Reconstruct History, the Hidden Blade, Shay Cormac, an Arno Dorian, a Silent Clearing. There's the land. Man, that is just beautiful. You talking about full art, that is Wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. This is like kind of the filter lands for life. You tap, pay 1 life, add a white or black, and you pay 1 and tap it to sacrifice it, draw a card. I think these came from, what, the original Modern Horizons, I think? Yeah. Rest in Peace, cool card. Cover of Darkness, also a nice card. Yeah, it's Cover of Darkness enters the battlefield. Choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type have fear. It's really nice. Assassin's Trophy. Man, this card used to be so expensive. It's just been reprinted to the ground. So not a lot of financial value, but still just a great card. It's an instant that destroys target permanent and opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. So if something's just out there trying to bother you, you can just Assassin's Trophy it right away. Nice! We have another historical figure. This is Socrates, the Athenian teacher, in the etched foiling. What we want is one of these, but with a little serialized number here. That's what we have to, for sure. For sure, an assassin and the capital triad. Socrates, let's see, he's got Defender, which means he can't attack, he can only block. Has Hexproof as long as it's untapped, and then he has Socratic Dialogue, so you can tap till end of turn, target creature gains if this creature will deal damage to a player, prevent that damage. Socratic Dialogue, tap until end of turn, target creature gains if this creature will deal damage to a player, prevent that damage. This creature's controller and that player each draw half that many cards, rounded down. So a nice little like group hug type mechanic. So yeah. Not a bad first pack either. All right. I like this set so far. This is really my first experience of opening it. I think I opened a pack of it when it first came around. I get so far behind on opening stuff for myself. That's why I wanted to hop into this blog, just so I could actually have some of these cards. Bleeding Effect, Hunter's Bow, Escape Detection. There's Shay Cormac again. We're going to see a lot of that one just because it's in the uncommon slot. Hunter's Bow, Full Art Forest, a Desmond Miles. Here's one of the assassins. He has Menace. Desmond Miles gets +1/+0 for each other assassin you control and each assassin card in your graveyard whenever Desmond Miles does combat damage to a player. Surveil X, where X is the amount of damage it dealt to that player. So a nice little Surveil type mechanic if you want to run a mono black Surveil deck. Royal Assassin again. Avaline, de Grand Prix. Just ignore my terrible mispronunciations.
Shangang, I'm going to pronounce it. Shanga Kawawa.
She is another assassin. She has Death Touch whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player. Put that many +1/+1 counters on that creature. Disguise for black and a green. And that's the special frame for her as well. And then, nice, we have the Rebirth Engine, Yggdrasil Rebirth Engine. This is one of the mythics. Whenever it enters the battlefield, exile all creature cards from your graveyard. So a lot of assassin type, so a lot of like creature type heavy mechanics in the set, because really you can just build a ton of assassin, type decks from this because it's all about assassins, obviously. But you can tap to exile the top 3 cards of your library, or you can pay 4 and tap it to put a creature card exile with Yggdrasil onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste on the turn, activate only as a sorcery. So a really cool mechanic for type decks. And there's an assassin token with a human rogue. Nice, Daniel. I think overall you did pretty good. Had some good mythic hits. You got a historical figure. Pretty happy. All right, Alex is in for the snipe. Mr. Alex, here's your 1 pack. Good luck, sir. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you to all my patrons as well. And we always showcase everyone at the beginning of the screen here. So being a patron, we really appreciate your patronage. If you're ever interested in becoming a patron, our Patreon is currently open with plenty of tiers for you to get in box breaks like these and pull some gas. Abzar Mir, another assassin. Restart Sequence, that's pretty cool. Nurturing Peatland, another one of the lands. God, I love these lands. Are just beautiful. It's almost borderless how they did the extension. I love how it's like just barely got the frame right there. It's just gorgeous. This is the black green, and then you can obviously pay to sacrifice and draw a card. The Animus, that's really cool. That's their little bath thing. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target legendary creature card from a graveyard with a memory counter on it, and you can tap until your next turn. Target legendary creature you control becomes a copy of target creature in exile with the memory counter. Activate only as a sorcery. Pretty cool. And there's the staff again. Nice, the Hermes staff. And then Leonardo da Vinci. Nice. He's one of the historical figures. He's one of the mythic historical figures. He is 2 and a blue, 3 and 2 blue. You can paint them on Lisa. I'm just kidding. Until end of turn, Thopters you control have base power and toughness XX, where X is the number of cards in your hand. 2 and a blue, tap to draw a card, then discard a card. If the discarded card was an artifact card, exile it from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's an O2 Thopter artifact creature with flying in addition to its other types. So a lot of mono blue shenanigans with artifacts and Thopters with him. And then we have Sean and Rebecca, the agents. Nice, from the future. Vigilance, when Sean and Rebecca agents enters, I guess the current time, because a lot of it's in the past. You know what I'm talking about. When Sean and Rebecca agents enter the battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and library for a card named the Animus and put it into the battlefield, then shuffle. Tap to add a colorless. When you do, mill 2 cards. an assassin, and a treasure. Yeah, you can almost just like take one of these boxes and just build a deck out with all the cool like mechanics they have. Nice. Well, Alex, thank you, sir. These will be coming your way, obviously. Next up, we have Ray in for 2 packs. We got 2 for Ray. Ray's due for a big hit. My guy, massive Eagles fan. He's excited for football season to start, I'm sure, like everybody else is. Right? Fatal Push, great card. Xiao Jun, Alexios Demos of Cosmos, the human berserker, has trample whenever he attacks each combat available. It can't be sacrificed, can't attack its owner. I like that. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player gains control of Alexios, untaps it, and puts a +1/+1 counter on it, gains haste on turn. I love the chaos behind that. The Hook Blade, nice, so you can like swing across the rope. A Swamp, that's beautiful. An Assassin's Trophy again. Abstergo Entertainment, nice. A legendary land. You can tap to add 1 colorless, or you can pay 1, tap it to add 1 mana of any color, so you can filter. Then you can pay 3 to tap it, exile it, and return it to 1 target historic card from your graveyard to your hand, then exile all graveyards. Historic cards are artifacts and or legendary cards. Cover of Darkness is nice to see again. Give yourself Fear. And then we have the Animus again, this time in the Etched treatment. Nice. I'm not sure, again, the prices will be on screen. I didn't do as much research as I should for pricing, but gosh, they did a really good job on all the treatments. They're just beautiful. Trying to get the glimmer here. The glimmer. And then an assassin with a human rogue. All right, next pack for Ray. I want to see more of those swords. I know that they're not, it's easy to hit, and it may only be 1 a box, but man, those are just beautiful. And those lands, the Modern Horizons lands, the filter lands. Gosh. Shay Cormac again. Plazo Archers. Propaganda. Nice. For 2 and a blue, creatures can attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking you. Turtle effect at hand. Ezio. And a Terminate. Nice. Another removal spell. This is the Arachnos colors, red and black. Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. Freedom is not given, Caesar. It is taken. Caesar. Hatham Kenway. Excalibur. Nice. I love this land, or this artifact. For 12, Excalibur is a legendary artifact. Obviously, everyone knows the Sword Excalibur. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total mana value of historic permanents you control, so artifacts and legendaries. Equipped creature gets +10/+10 and has vigilance. With it, if you're equipping a legendary creature, it's only 2. Actually, you can only equip a legendary creature, which makes sense because it's Excalibur. So yeah, great card. And then why not have another Excalibur right behind it, Ray? A full art foil this time. So we got 2 Excaliburs. So we know what it does. That's pretty awesome. And then another Conspiracy. Nice in the Etch treatment. I love Conspiracy. I'm glad they reprinted it. It makes perfect sense when you're trying to build assassin decks, because there's not a ton. There are assassins obviously that's been printed in the game, but not an absolute ton to probably make a massive typal deck with them. So why not just add that to make everything an assassin? Next up is me in for 3. Me for 3. Nice. I'll take these 3. What you don't know is the serialized card is coming my way. Just kidding. If it is, it's rigged. You can all call me a cheater, pumpkin eater. I never pull myself anything good on camera, so I'm completely ready to get wrecked here. Petty Larceny, Chain Assassin, Edawale, Breaker of Chains. This is my pirate guy. I never played the Black Flag, but that's pretty cool. I've heard that game's awesome. Brotherhood Regalia, Plains, an Ivor Wolf-Kissed, Human Assassin Warrior. She looks bad. For 3, a red, green, and white, she has Trample and Haste. Whenever Eivor deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put a Saga card and or a land card from among them onto the battlefield. My destiny is mine to weave. I like that. She's like a Viking with her axe and stuff. How epic. Might have to build a deck around that. Royal Assassin, we've seen several of these today. We've got Sean and Rebecca in the special, I guess, Assassin's Creed treatment, whatever you want to call it. And then, hey, there she is. I have to build her now. I've got an Etch version of her. The universe has told me to build this deck, so I shall build it. Pretty awesome. All right, next pack. Sometimes duplication's fun when it's like, when you're talking about it, all of a sudden it just pops up in like back-to-back Excaliburs. That was pretty funny. All right. Oh, cool. Path to Exile. Always a helpful card. Arbiz Mir, another assassin, a tax collector. Lydia Fry, a Palazzo Archers into a beautiful fiery islet. Islet. It is an islet. This is the blue bread version of it. Tap, sacrifice it to draw a card. But gosh, the artwork on that is just, I love. They crush these lands. These are so beautiful. A Hatham Kin. A Conspiracy. Nice. I got my own Conspiracy. Heck yeah, I've been looking for one of these. I actually don't have a Conspiracy. Hey, nice. And a Black Market Connections in the full art foil. I'll take that all day. I love Black Market Connections. One of the funnest cards, I think. And I always pay for all of them because I love shenanigans. But for 2 and a black, it's enchantment that says, at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, choose 1 or more. You can sell contraband to create a treasure token. You lose a life. You can buy information, draw a card, you lose 2 life. Or you can hire a mercenary. Create a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling and you lose 3 life. So what do? I pay 6 life to get all 3 every turn because value. And then I got an assassin, Bassam M. Ishak. Ishak, man, these names. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card, and then Basim can't be blocked this turn. This ability triggers only once each turn whenever Basim Ibn Ishak, I'm butchering that, deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I love it. And then assassin and a rogue token. How fun. And then last pack for old Shane here. Good luck, Shane. Thank you, Shane. Let's see what we get. This is exciting. I like this set. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I'm glad we're doing this set. Mortify, another removal spell, destroy target creature enchantment. Tons of removal in this set. Viewpoint synchronization, a Roshan Hidden Magister, and an overpowering attack. Nice. Mountain, a Havi, the Allfather, another legendary creature. This is the God Warrior. A Havi, the Allfather, has indestructible as long as there are 4 more historic cards in your graveyard. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. Oh, I forgot about sagas being historic. There you go. Sage Project. Whenever Havi or another legendary creature you control dies, return target legendary creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield tab. So you can do like legendary type stuff matters with this. I like that. The Spear of Leonidas, nice. 2 and a red. Whenever a creature attacks, choose 1. You can Bull Rush. It gains double strike until end of turn. It's nice. You can summon. You create Phobos, legendary 3/2 red horse creature token, which we've seen the horse token earlier. Then Revelation, you can discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards. Equip 2. That's a great card. Love that. And then another warrior, Cigar Jarl of Ravensthorpe. Jarl. He is a human warrior with vigilance, trample, and lifelink in the cool Assassin's Creed frame. You can boast for 1, put a lore counter on target saga you control, or remove 1 from it. And then whenever you put a lore counter on saga you control, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 other target creature. How cool is that? And then a Raton Heki. It's terrible with these names. That is a tough name. This is the one from, isn't this the one from where they go back to the Revolutionary War, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that name because I'm going to fail miserably. Y'all are just going to make fun of me, and it's deserved. As long as he hasn't dealt damage yet, it has hexproof and can't be blocked whenever he deals damage to a player. Create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace. When you do, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach it to the token. That's pretty cool. I like that mechanic, and that is in the etched foil assassin and a human rogue. All these names, I swear they're going to get me. All right, those are going to moi. And last but certainly not least, we have Gavin in for the final 2 packs. We've got your 2 packs here, Gavin. Thank you for participating. Gavin always seems to pull gas. I'm not trying to jinx you, buddy. I'm just thinking these last 2 packs, if there's going to be a serialized card in this box, it's going to be yours, because, that's just simple science. Science! Hemlock Vial, Arno, Cathartic Reunion, Arno Dorian. That's cool. These frames are really nice, especially when they have the assassins on them. And a haystack. Nice. This is where you can jump into the haystacks from God knows how high up in the air. 1 and a white. Pay 2 and tap it. Target creature control phases out, which is great because you're like, boop, he's in the haystack. No one can see you. Search the area. He can't have gone far. He's just chilling in the haystack. They just jumped 80 stories down into, and he's not hurt at all. Evie Fry, another assassin. You can partner her with Jacob Fry, which is cool. And then you can pay 1 and tap to draw a card and then discard a card. When you discard a creature card this way, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Lots of shenanigans there. There is the Animus once again. Hey, nice. Another extra turn. Temporal Trespass, this time in the full art foil. That looks great. And then the god again, Javi, the God Warrior. Nice, an assassin and a copy token. Cool. All right, last pack of the day. If it's going to have the serialized card, it's going to be in here. Chances are it's not. I know we're trying to throw up a Hail Mary here, but, last pack magic sometimes pulls through. Ballad of the Black Flag, Assassin Initiate, the Haystack again. There's another assassin, Xiao Jun. Has Leap Strike as long as it's your turn. Xiao Jun has Flying and First Strike. And Rope Dart, tap 2 untapped artifacts you control. Xiao Jun deals 1 damage to each opponent. Pretty cool stuff. Fatal Push and the Etch, which looks really good. I swear these etches and stuff look great. An Island, the Animus once again. Hey, nice, an Excalibur for you as well. We pulled out 3 Excaliburs today. And the Spear of Leonidas, this time in the full art foil. That's gorgeous. And lastly, we have another assassin, Bavik of Siwa. 3, a red, a white, a double strike. As long as it's your turn, other historic creatures you control have double strike, disguise for 1 red, white. That's pretty cool because you're just swinging in for massive amounts of damage. and an assassin, and a mysterious creature. Yeah, that's all we've got today. I think everyone did pretty well. I'm sure the biggest hit's probably that sort of Feast and Famine, so Matt, kudos to that one. But again, pricing will be on the screen. Thank you to all the patrons who got into this box break. Again, if you want to join our Patreon, there are several levels, all the way from $2 up to $20. The $20 tier gets you a nice prize every month. This month, all my patrons at that level got Modern Horizons 3 booster packs. And so, yeah, pretty cool stuff, right? So we're just going to treat everybody right. I promise all these deals are fantastic. So if you want to open some product and see it open on screen, and hopefully we finally find a serialized card, join the Patreon. It'd be awesome. But check out our deck techs. We got some more cool stuff coming with you, some interviews coming up that are really exciting with other content creators. So be sure to be liked, subscribed, all the jazz, all the buttons. We'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye!